For my school technology survey, I interviewed my teacher, Mrs. Anderson, from my former high school, Mullen High School. For my first question, I asked her, what are some of the recent updates you've made that allows your students to use more technology? Her answer for this was, we have made it so that students have easier access, more options, and more classroom opportunities. By easier access, she partially meant that the juniors and seniors of the high school are all given a Surface, to which they are allowed to take home and rent out for the year. By more options, she meant that they are now expanding into the Apple program by using iPads of all different sizes. In more classroom opportunities, she meant that they are now accessing all of these things within each classroom. There are computer carts and iPad carts that each classroom can rent out for different class periods. For my second question, I asked, what do you use technology for the most in your classroom? Her answer was that she uses Google Docs, Smartboard, and Student Response System. She has her students use Google Docs for most of their projects. She uses a Smartboard on a daily basis for presentations and lectures. And she uses student response systems such as Poll Everywhere to gather information about what the students have learned throughout her class period. My third question for her was, do you find technology helpful in your teaching? Her answer to this was yes and no. Her yes was because it makes it so that the students have more access to more information. But her no was because students now sometimes are distracted during class because they don't always use this technology for learning purposes. My fourth question was, what is your favorite way to use technology in the classroom and why? Her answer to this was she likes to use smartboards, Google Docs, and the Surfaces. She likes to use the smartboards because they are interactive and kids can do activities on them. She likes to use Google Docs because it makes it easier for the kids to do group projects. And she likes the Surfaces because they're more individualized and kids can do things on their own time and on their own. My fifth question was, what do you like and dislike about using technology in the classroom and why? Her answer to this was that she likes constantly being able to learn new things and having more opportunities for learning. Her dislike was less face-to-face interaction. With using technology, the kids are constantly have more information at their hands. And they also have things such as distance learning. But she doesn't like how kids can now interact with each other without having to look at each other.